Hi, for those of you who might be new here, my name is Ashley and I am a cancer survivor. I also have had a career in the alcohol industry for a very long time, working with some of the most iconic spirits in the industry. And I'll be honest, this relationship is complicated. Before my cancer diagnosis, alcohol was just simply a part of my life. It was my career, it was my social circle, it was going out with friends and celebrating. It was a good time, and I really appreciate the artistry of the industry as well as the history. I love everything about the process of how it's made and learning about it even. Most of all, I really like alcohol because the way it brings people together and the sense of community and celebration and just the memories, the moments that matter. When I found out I had cancer, I had to reevaluate everything. I had no family history and I don't have any of the genes. Nothing popped in my genetic testing for cancer. So I really didn't know what caused my cancer, and I was thinking it had to be environmental, the things around me. I will say I was scared actually to eat anything that first week I found out I had cancer. I was only eating kale because I was paranoid that anything I was putting in my body was possibly a cause of my cancer. I also immediately thought of alcohol. Was my drinking a contributing factor to my cancer diagnosis? The Surgeon General had just put out a warning that alcohol is a type 1 carcinogen and it's known to cause cancer. And so this was something that was very concerning to me, having been just diagnosed and alcohol being such a central part of my life and my career. I think the Surgeon General's warning about alcohol causing cancer is important to pay attention to, but I also think it's important to pay attention to just an overall context. For example, if you install a swimming pool in your backyard, even if you're a swimmer and know how to swim, that still also increases your risk of drowning. So if you think about it in that context, again, it's all about safety and being mindful. I would not go swimming in a pool by myself if I was tired, if I was intoxicated, or anything that might heighten my risk for drowning, even though I'm an avid swimmer. So I think it's just important to be aware of the overall situation so you can self-assess what is best for you. If installing that swimming pool is going to bring you joy, you're going to have backyard barbecues and go swimming with friends, and it's going to bring a sense of community, you're going to work out in that pool, I think it all outweighs the risks of the increased chances of drowning in your backyard. So I think of it that same way when it comes to alcohol and safe consumption of drinking. So within my experience, the pendulum has swung both ways quite severely, from going out often for work, but also just with my friends celebrating, to being so paranoid that I was only eating kale for a week, which is ridiculous, to how do I introduce alcohol back in my life in a healthy way, because it's not something that I wanted to completely eliminate. And I believe in moderation in all things, and I don't believe in cutting out things that you enjoy in life. You know, if you enjoy dessert, by all means have dessert. You can be healthy, but also enjoy a slice of chocolate cake. That's not going to kill you, and neither is alcohol, as long as you use it within a moderate way and you're smart about it. So this is my truth, and this is where I landed. This is not meant to be advice for anyone else. This is just how I live life now, day to day, and how I enjoy alcohol moderately. Today, I drink very intentionally and very mindfully. You don't need to be all in or all out when it comes to alcohol. That is, I believe, much too extreme. And I don't live my life to the extreme. I focus on balance, especially after my cancer experience. And now that I'm in remission, I am very focused on a healthy balance and nothing with extremes. I will say that I still feel a little fearful and a little guilty when I do have a cocktail or a glass of wine. And I am focused on self-compassion and grace and just being mindful and very self-aware of this, that it's based on my own fears, and there's not one single thing that caused my cancer. And there's not one single thing that could cause it to come back or not cause it to come back. What is in my control is being mindful about the moments that I do want to have a cocktail or drink with friends. So that's my story. It's always evolving and is my relationship with alcohol, friends, family. Everything is evolution, and I'm happy that you're joining me here for it. If this video resonated with you, please give it a like and subscribe for more about my honest journey on life after cancer, mindful living, and everything in between. I would love to hear from you. Have you ever had to reevaluate your relationship with alcohol due to a health scare or another personal matter? I would love to know a little bit more about this and what you did with your journey. It's important to normalize these conversations. Thank you for watching. Take care of yourself, and don't be afraid to celebrate the moments that matter with your loved ones.